Welcome everybody to another episode of Real Spill with Shyne. It's your boy Shyne back again. I'm your host. I got my boy Gutter in the building with me today. Gutter, what's going on with you, bro?
Nothing but a fan, man.
Everything cool, couple steady for you today, bro. That's what's up. That's what's up, man. We here to do the same thing that we do every day. Y'all hold on one second. Mm-hmm. We're gonna do the same thing we do every day, man. We're gonna go ahead and break down the news stories of the day that's gonna affect your world tomorrow. Now we're gonna start off today in the great state of Florida. You know, Florida give us some good news stories damn near every day, man. Sometimes I don't pick some cause it's from Florida and I feel like we just be in Florida all the damn time, man. But some of them be so goddamn interesting you just have to go on here. Florida hell, boy. Now, a Florida babysitter put 4-year-old in the dryer with some towels and turned it on. Now, I just don't. I, before I even get into the story, because I don't know the details of the story, but I'm just like, what the hell could be going on with the baby boy? You think he need to go in the dryer? Like, I done seen some goddamn wrinkled ass white babies before, you know what I'm saying? Like, I done seen some of them wrinkled ass white babies. And maybe she thought she'll be able to take him out and fly. You know what I'm saying? Like how you do them pants after you get through, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? She was gonna pop hell out of it. We're gonna go ahead and get into the story, man. They say a Florida woman is under arrest after allegedly putting the 4-year-old boy she was charged with taking care of into the dryer and turning it on. Miss, that's one of the biggest things, man. Like, how long did you know this person before you decided you were gonna just leave them in the custody of your children? You know what I'm saying? Like, she's 35 years old, so you would think she got enough sense by 35 to know that you ain't supposed to put no baby in the goddamn dryer. She been charged with first degree felony aggravated child abuse for the February incident. The boy was taken to the ER with bruising around his eyes as big as grapes, plus around his ears, shoulder, and his lower back. She was jailed this Saturday and released on a $15,000 bond after an investigation sparked by the 4-year-old's injuries and his description of what had happened. He said Chapman put him in a dryer and he spun around and around and around. After- they say when Chapman opened the door, she closed it and turned it on again. Man, like, how did if this happened in February, right? When I got home and I gotta take my baby to the emergency room and shit, I'm finna whoop your ass. Right. You know what I'm saying? Like, but before any of this other shit happened, like, I'm finna tear your ass up, man. 'Cause you did this to my little boy. We gotta do some fixing around here real quick, but we hope the boy recovers all the way and you know what I'm saying. We hope he ain't traumatized by this thing. You know how it is nowadays, but everything traumatization. And that trauma shit real, man. You know what I'm saying? That shit bother you to lead you to having anxiety, all kind of old crazy shit going on with you. I'm a big believer that all black people in America deserve to get a disability check for anxiety. It's hard for us to maintain a effective relationship if we got to go out into the world. You know what I'm saying? As soon as we walk out the door, our trauma kick in. Don't let a police officer ride by. You ain't did a goddamn thing. You just walked out your door. But you automatically feel some type of way just because that car just rolled by. You know what I'm saying? Oh man, the lights come on, your whole heart drop down to your toenails. You ain't did shit. You know what I'm saying? But you are so traumatized by fooling with these people. A lot of them people on the other side of this argument will be like, if you don't do nothing, you ain't got nothing to worry about. That ain't the case. When I was white folk, for the most part, if they stay out the hood and they do the stuff that they supposed to do for the most part, they won't get bothered. But man, we fit so many descriptions of so much shit, man. Goddamn, like they just like you would swear all white folk didn't look the same, but to me they do. You know what I'm saying? Like they got, and then I done seen a white boy come to work blonde today and then his hair be another color tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? All this other shit down. So hell, he looked like Opie at the end of the day to me. You know what I'm saying? Like shit, I ain't got time to be going. So if all of us look alike and I say all them look alike, so now they ought to be fitting some description too. I know, right? But it just don't work like that, man. It don't work like that. One time I got surrounded at snow because I fit in the description. But nigga, ain't even been an hour since I've been on work. I done went home, took a shower, came to the gas station, walking back. I'm surrounded. Ain't did a goddamn thing. A motherfucking correction officer. Correction officer. And if you can go have to go through that, man, imagine what a nigga out there that's really on the street going through. Like he might not be doing nothing, he just goddamn rolling through. Mm-hmm. But he'll get harassed and fucked with so much. He'll end up with a charge. You know how easy it is to put a charge on somebody that hard for them to get off of, man. Motherfucker talk about you innocent till proven guilty. Not when you black, man. Because for one, you got to prove that you innocent. Goddamn, it ain't like you walking in there and they got to prove you guilty. Hell no, you got to prove you innocent before you go to prison. That's the way this shit really work when you African American, black, and all that other shit. But we gonna move on. I ain't gonna spend too much time talking about these folks and they messed up system. You know what I'm saying? To try to do my best to goddamn survive in this motherfucker, man. But I already know the cards are stacked against you when you got certain situations in your life that's uncontrollable to you. Now, our next story: a driver killed cycling brothers while suffering uncontrollable diarrhea. Now, I done had diarrhea in my lifetime. It ain't nothing I'm proud of, you know what I'm saying? But I done had them no situations where your booty a little loose. Right. You know what I'm saying? Right. You got the runs at the college. What days you pay car when you get through? Mud butt. That what it is. But it ain't never fucked with my eyes. No, I ain't killed nobody. No, you know, and the thing about it, man, if you got diarrhea and you got irritable bowel syndrome, I think the responsibility should lay on you to stay your ass near a toilet. Right. You know, what the fuck was so important that you had to take your runny booty ass out here and fuck up somebody else's beautiful day? Right. Now, a woman drove her car into two brothers that were riding their bicycles and fled the scene, later blaming her irritable bowel syndrome for the fatal accident. That's the best story she could come up with. She told police that medication she took to treat her condition caused her to defecate on herself without warning. She claimed that was the reason she lost control of her car near Washington City and hit the cyclist. Her Hyundai veered into the bike lane at noon and hit the two cyclists who were competing in the spring tour of St. George. She said she began to uncontrollably defecate on herself while driving, so she swerved. She apparently told cops that she knew she struck the two cyclists but could not stop her vehicle. Her shitting was fucking with her feet. Meanwhile, a witness said it appears she did not have the intention of stopping after hitting the two cyclists. I mean, I'm just going by a couple of the photos that she got that they done put up, and it looked like she got an I don't give a fuck attitude. I mean, if I was somebody just looking at stuff, that's where I would put her at. The witness said that he followed her vehicle until she pulled over and stopped several hundred yards away from the accident. Both cyclists were unresponsive. They succumbed to their injuries at the hospital. We still ain't reporting their identities yet. I guess everybody ain't been notified. Um, they gave her a field sobriety test, which she failed. She also had a prior conviction for driving under the influence in 2015. She claimed that she received fentanyl using an IV drip in the hospital the day before the crash. Fentanyl. She was arrested on suspicion of 2 counts of automobile homicide owed to criminal negligence, 2 counts of DUI with serious bodily injury due to negligent operation, and 2 counts of failure to stay at a fatal accident scene.
Yeah, but she was fucked, and then she had the shit.
Man, she was for. I would have had to see the shit in the car. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't see nowhere where they see the officers went and looked at the car and it was shit everywhere. You know, if I tell the officers that I did it because I had the shit, they going to look for the shit. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't understand why it wasn't no shit found, but she gonna claim that she had the shit so bad.
Yeah.
After you hit the phone, you definitely would have shit everyone. You know what I'm saying? If you got a loose booty, after you got damn run somebody over, you shitting everywhere, dog. Goddamn, it ain't gonna be nowhere that ain't no shit at. So, um, I really think that's a shitty goddamn argument. I don't think she ought to, people, like I say, man, since I done started doing this every day, man, people have some of the strangest things that they feel like it's a good reason. Like, dog, even if the judge agreed with what you did, like, there still ain't a good reason for you to been to kill nobody. Like, okay, I agree you might have did shit on everybody, but your shit ain't stopped your foot or your eye.
And up the snow right across the street before you got there.
Man, like, you could have went and shit. All right, man, on to the next story. This story is something that I know we know a whole lot about. People of color pay higher rental fees than their white peers, reports say. Now, who didn't know that already? You know what I'm saying? God damn, who didn't know that already? But you also got to be looking at, you know, well, you got to tell me. See, this is this. See, this right here is just going on the applications and all that. You got to tell me that a black person, a white person, a Chinese person, and somebody else all attempted to rent the same house,
Right.
and they gave them different quotes. You know what I'm saying? But if all the niggas is trying to rent houses in the hood, and all the white folks are trying to rent houses and get condos and all this other stuff in the suburbs, then
Right.
you know then of course there's gonna be some discrepancy in that. You know what I'm saying? Goddamn. From what I understand, most Latino and Latinx, however they say it now, most of them communities are all together.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So yeah, they might pay a little more over there. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. I be trying to just see things from all the way around. Cause I mean, just looking at the blanket statement, I would think that people would charge black folk more than white folk. I would think they would just because you probably able to do it. You know what I'm saying? But shit, I don't want to charge nobody nothing they can't pay because I want to get my goddamn money. But they say black and Latino renters were more likely to have to pay a security deposit. And when they did have to pay one, their deposits were about $150 higher than white people. Again, and then they say Asian and Pacific Islander people pay the highest security deposit at $1,000, which I believe that a lot of this has to do with where people are renting. You know what I'm saying? Like, God, now for the most part, white folks ain't trying to rent at the same place as what black people trying to rent. You know what I'm saying? It's all a tribe. It's a tribe thing where people want to live around people that look like them. You feel more safe.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It, I just don't know if this is something that we need to, you know, see. For the most part, man, I really think if you got the money to goddamn get it, I think folks let you get it. You know what I'm saying? If your check stuck, nah, if you just showing up with money and you ain't got no check stuck, nah, they probably ain't gonna want to rent it to you. If you at certain parts, now certain places they will,
Right.
but certain places they ain't gonna be.
That's how shit did.
Yeah, but I just think you need more detail, and that a lot of times they write articles to get reactions out of folks. You know what I'm saying? Like the system is built on keeping poor black folks and poor white folks mad at each other. You know what I'm saying? If you can keep them two people mad at each other, then they'll never realize that it's really us against them. You know what I'm saying? It's the haves against the have-nots. It ain't blacks against white. Rich white folks will give a damn about poor white folks.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? They could give a fuck about them. Yeah, now, but they have to, the people in power have to keep the citizens at war with each other so the citizens will never unite and overthrow it. You know what I'm saying? And it's always been like that. You have to keep the citizens full on bullshit so they don't see. It's like a magic trick. You know, the magician be doing something with this hand so you don't see what he doing with this hand. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man. You know, and once you get to where you know that's all it is, it's a game. You'll be able to spot it when they just trying to distract you from something. Look the wood, you'll be able to see it and be like, and you still might enjoy the show. A lot of these distractions be funny to me. You know what I'm saying? So sometimes I still enjoy the show. We're gonna move on to our next story, man. You know, we just still breaking y'all off with a little bit of knowledge every now and then. Not enough to get us kicked out of YouTube, but just enough to keep us going. Now, Louisiana mama crashes her car with 11 children inside, and she is being charged with cruelty. Now, how the fuck is you fitting 11 children in a car? Hey, apparently these are her 11 children. So you got 11 children, man. Goddamn, you got to at least have one in high school. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I would hope a couple in high school. They were from 4 to 16. They were from 4 to 16 years old. When Lamar and you done goddamn throwed all these children in. Man, we got 4 children, and sometimes when some of my other babies come over, and we'll take 2 cars, fam. You know what I'm saying? Like, if it ain't enough seatbelt, she ain't supposed to ride. Man. She thought we were back in 85, 86 when nigga was just hopping on the back of the truck, man, goddamn. 10 p.m. at night, right? Everybody had to go. They say, man, the vehicle flipped over and children were just laying out everywhere, man. They just got flown from the SUV. None of the children were wearing seatbelts. Man, shit. And they were driving without no insurance and had a suspended license. Man, I'm talking about it sound like some nigga shit. It do. It sound like some nigga shit. And I don't mean that to be black or white, but nigga shit is nigga shit. Like, what's a class P license, man? She had a suspended class P license. I ain't never even heard that shit. That ain't even no regular license that she had. Goddamn. They had to make up her own class. That might be a P provisional. It might be a P. Yeah, man. Goddamn. God bless them children. We're gonna move on to some other children. One killed after teens take turns shooting each other wearing body armor, Florida police say. Now, they shoot each other to see goddamn if they bulletproof everywhere. Yeah, for what? Then the partner went along with it. Yeah, man. Let's do it. Well, they shot each other. You know what I'm saying? The first dude got shot and he made it. He alright. Fuck that though. Mom just caught him dinner ready. Yeah, man. As soon as you start talking some stupid shit right now, I'm gone, man. I'm gone. Say they were lying about the situation and everything, you know that. So of course they got him some extra charge. You know what fucked up, man? It fucked up that you can't lie to the police, but they can lie to you. Like that just don't seem like an equal goddamn foot. If I lie to him, that's a charge, but he can lie to me to make me believe some shit. You know what I'm saying? Like that's fucked up. That's why I don't give a fuck whether you ain't did nothing, whether they trying to help you, whether they trying to get you. No matter what, tell them you need an attorney present. And please, 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 y'all. The public defenders ain't got your best interest at heart. The public defenders want to help them police out. They do. They want to help the motherfucking police out, dog. Find you a lawyer you can get $300-400, and he'll come down there and talk with you for a minute, man. Goddamn. It's so many lawyers that you can meet in your own town, man, that'll take $150 a month, long as you ain't getting in no trouble every month. You know what I'm saying? As long as you just a regular, ordinary citizen, they'll take $150 a month, and then when you need them, they down, man. Goddamn. That's a necessity for every family. Every family needs a family attorney nowadays, man, because you can't win without it. I don't care if you 100% innocent. You go in that courtroom without an attorney, it's a good chance your ass gonna lose. You know what I'm saying? They gonna scare you into plea bargaining. So that's they whole technique right there. Scare the shit out you. Tell you how much time you can get, and then tell you how much master gonna give you because he being lenient. Then you go ahead and sign off on it. These motherfucker hell, man. I don't even want to talk about this story no more, man. We're gonna move on to the next story, man. Goddamn, Florida doing Florida shit, man. A Texas man allegedly admitted to brutally killing his 80-year-old grandmother after attacking his father. Now, you know, back when I was growing up, man, I know automatically this is a white dude. Right. Black people had too much reverence for their grandmas and shit like that right there. But man, I've always seen my whole lifetime, I seen white kids treat their parents bad. You know what I'm saying? Like I done seen white kids go the fuck off on their parents and grandparents and shit like that. But black folk, for the most part, you ain't hear that shit. But man, shit, ever since that nigga got down for killing them folks in that Capri. You know what I'm saying? That DC sniper nigga. Right. But niggas that try any kind of crime now, but niggas done went crazy. Niggas used to just shoot you and that was it. And you used to know if a nigga shot somebody, he was mad at that nigga. You know, and he wasn't just shooting folks just to be shooting folks. You know what I'm saying? Out here on target practicing on real people, on homeless people and shit. No. If that nigga shot somebody, that somebody did something to him or caught him doing something. But right now, I don't know if this is a black dude or a white dude, but he a Texas man that killed his old grandma in her home. Chad Madewell. Let's see, I ain't seen the picture yet, man. I ain't made it that far. He stands accused of one charge of capital murder over the death of 80-year-old Judith Madewell, whose body was discovered when deputies performed a welfare check in Cypress, Texas. A wrestler was from Cypress, Texas. I can't remember what one it was. Was that? I think goddamn. Nah, it wasn't Mark Henry. One of them niggas was from Cypress, Texas, though, which is jurisdictionally now also considered part of far northwest Houston on April 9th, 2022. But wrestling used to be fire boy back in the day, but I don't know what the hell they got going on now. But you can't even goddamn get yourself like it ain't like we didn't know it was fake back then. But man, god damn, these niggas running a soap opera on goddamn Monday nights now, man. Goddamn, like shit. Man, every now and then I be bored. I put that shit on for them, get ready to go to sleep. You know what I'm saying? Be that noise for you to go to sleep too. Yeah, man, and that shit be some bullshit. I be sleeping 2 minutes, dog. I be sleep fast. But yeah, man, this buddy here and killed this Grammy. You know what I'm saying? God damn, he already had assaulted his daddy about a week or so before, so he was just spiraling out of control, man. But I don't know, man. But, I mean, with these white folk, man, you'll never know what kind of dope he done got on, whether he done stopped taking his medicine. Yeah, y'all know he did fucked up dad. You still let him stay in the house? That nasty. That nasty as hell. Nah, you fuck up daddy, you can't stay there no more. He be 80. Another 80 years pregnant by himself. With the nigga that just with the nigga just fucked up dad. Dad might be a healthy dude though. Grandma 80 years old. 80 years old. I wouldn't have let that nigga stay with my mom. That nigga couldn't stay with my mom. He got to figure it out. That nigga got to figure it out, go. Oh man. Oh man. I just can't believe that people would stoop. Man, grandma, man, you know what our by the time you 30 some years old, man, you know what our grandma did for you, man. Yeah. How many meals you done ate at grandma house? How many times grandma ain't feel like cooking for you? You had somewhere to go. You knew you could go to grandma house. Man, these niggas, boy.